Unit 3, Lesson 2, Area and Perimeter Applications. Number 1, you are trying to replace your living room floor with laminate flooring. Your living room measures 14 feet by 16 feet. If the laminate flooring comes by the box, and each box covers 6 square yards, how many whole boxes of flooring will you need to replace your entire living room floor? If each box costs $161, how much will the new floor cost? All right, I'm going to draw a picture. We know it's 14 by 16, so that's a rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and label. So this is going to be 14 feet by 16 feet. Now we're covering the whole floor with laminate flooring. So that wouldn't be a perimeter problem. That would be an area problem. If we were going around the outside edges, maybe we were putting down molding around the baseboard, that would be a perimeter problem. But since we're covering the whole floor, that is area. So we know that the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width. So let's start with that. So our area is going to be 14 times 16, and 14 times 16 is 224, and our units were 16 feet and 14 feet, so the area is 224 square feet. So the problem asks us how many boxes of flooring we'll need, but the information we're given is that each box contains each box covers 6 square yards. So we're going to need to convert our square feet to square yards so that we can determine how many boxes we'll need. We can use unit analysis to do that. So in this next step, we are going to convert 224 square feet to square yards. So I'm going to start with my given, with what I know. And I'm going to multiply it by, well, I need feet squared down here, so they'll cancel. Yards squared up here. Now you may be thinking it's 1 to 3. But remember, it's 3 feet is equal to 1 yard. You got to square both sides to figure out how many square feet are in a square yard. So it's 9 square feet is equal to 1 square yard. So 3 would not be the right number. It would be 9. So 224 times 1. 9 times 1 is 9. And if we try to divide 224 by 9, we're going to get an answer that is a repeating decimal. So we're going to leave this as 224 over 9 square yards, so our answer will be exact. Now, to figure out how many boxes, we're going to use another string, and we'll have 6 square yards on the bottom and 1 box on top. Now we're going to have 224 times 1 on the top, 9 times 6, which is 54 on the bottom. Our yards squared will cancel, and we'll be left with boxes. But that doesn't really tell me how many boxes I'll need. So 224 divided by 54 gives me 4.15 boxes. But the store is not going to sell you 1/1500ths of a box. So if you need more than 4 boxes, you are going to need 5 boxes. Which is a good thing because you may need some extras in case you mess up or in case you need to match up seams. So the last thing we have to do is figure out the cost to this. So if I need 5 boxes, now you probably don't need unit analysis for this, but just to kind of show you how you can use it to figure out the cost, one box cost $161. So 5 times 161 gives us 805. 1 times 1 is 1. Our boxes cancel, and then we're left with dollars. So we need 5 boxes, and it will cost us $805.